Heart goes out to those families. You know, you tell us all the time about people who make our community better. We like to call those stories Positively Tampa Bay, and this one is something that we can all be proud of. A local brewery is filling people's cups with more than just beer.
This is amazing. The idea to hold a March Madness type tournament to raise food donations for elderly folks in Pinellas County who need it the most. It's all started over a cold one, but it really grew into a really friendly competition. Tampa Bay 28 anchor Heather Lee joins us live outside Beer Busters Movie Bar and Bottle Shop this morning with details on this. Heather, this was a 6-week tournament that ended up in a triumphant way.
Yeah, good morning to you, Andrew and Dia. So, yeah, the owner of Beer Busters tells me that one day one of his regulars came in, they were chatting like they normally do, and he brought up the idea that he wanted to do a food drive, and she said, hey, that's a great idea because I work with a lot of elderly folks in the community who are often food insecure, and that is where all the fun began. Step into Beer Busters Movie Bar and Bottle Shop and try not to feel nostalgic.
Just chill place to hang out, like you're hanging out in my basement, but there are no basements.
80s and 90s kids, are you seeing this? A fun play on Blockbuster. There's movies on display for rent at $1 each. Records, action figures, comics.
The idea is you can come get some beers to go, come rent some movies, hang out if you want, because there's a few beers on tap.
Owner Billy Dielli is definitely a collector at heart. So when one of his regulars came in, an idea to collect something for the community brewed over a cold beer.
Billy kind of mentions like, hey, I would like to do a food drive. He knows that I work with the elderly. And I said, wow, that'd be great. Another customer was there and said, you know, why don't we do donations for votes for the bracket?
A March Madness tournament, if you will, with brackets. They chose favorite chain restaurants.
So what are some of the top contenders? Okay, so we have Chili's. I can see that. Chili's is a good one. PDQ, Jersey Mike's.
Over a 6-week span, the brackets grew tighter.
It was Olive Garden versus Texas Roadhouse in the finals, yeah.
And who won?
Texas Roadhouse.
Not without a valiant battle. In fact, most of the donations came from the Olive Garden Alliance.
I'm really overwhelmed. Like, to be honest, when we started this, going back to the beginning of the story, in my mind, I pictured people bringing a can or two, and then I would take a little bag. You know, I did not think it was going to be an overwhelming amount. I just figured now and again somebody'd throw in a can from their house they weren't going to eat, and people went out to the store and bought things in bulk, and just I didn't expect it.
Mackenzie Lair is a social worker at Empath Suncoast Pace. She sees the need every day. Elderly who can't grocery shop on their own or they don't have a car. Some are low on money and can't afford food.
Do you feel like the elderly or older folks sometimes don't speak up when they need help?
Yeah, there's a lot of pride. Sorry, you're getting me with that one. I have one client in particular that I know wanted to just sell some of her belongings because she didn't want to ask her family or ask anyone for assistance.
Billy's used to filling someone else's cup, but to him, it's fulfilling to see his regulars excited too.
They all started coming up with a tournament of like different animals that are famous, and we could do like Scooby-Doo versus Lassie in a tournament, and then we'll donate to like a animal shelter.
I mean, and this could last a while.
This is not even the half of it, like I mentioned, so it's gonna last a very long time, and we're very grateful at Pace for this support.
Yeah, such a heartwarming story there. Now, Suncoast Pace is a great option, a great resource for elderly folks in our community. If you want to learn more information, all you got to do is head to our website, tampabay28.com. For now, we're live in Pinellas Park. Heather Lee, Tampa Bay 28.